G'day, my name's Jeff Spice from Budokan Karate. Today we're going to do a little piece of training in the nunchaku. Traditional nunchakus are made of wood, string. Today we're going to practice with the basic practice set, which is a ball bearing, chain and foam, obviously to protect the student. Assistant today is Lucy O'Connell. She's going to help us teach you how to practice the twirl, figure 8 twirl, catching behind under the arm, and our first kata, which is called nunchaku ich. The first part of the practice today is being able to catch the nunchaku behind your back and also under the armpit. So what's important is try not to have the nunchaku come out too far, more so up in front. That's it. This side a little bit more this way, Lucy. That's it. So when I practice this movement myself, I always practice here, coming up as if I'm going to hit somebody up under the chin. Always to try and think of that. Yep. So somebody's coming in, and as the person comes in, you're going to hit them up under the chin. That's it. Straight up. Best way to practice this sometimes is in front of a mirror, so you can look at yourself in the mirror and see if you're bringing it up each time. Next part of the practice will be figure 8, the twirling. We hold the nunchaku, tape in yellow so we get the same side happening each time. The nunchaku will twirl from this side across to the outside of your body, nice and relaxed. What's important is the wrist movement and the elbow close to your body, not having a big arm movement. We're a nice little slow, steady movement. So just twirling out. And then catch over, behind, out again. Reach. Carry on. Got to make sure that the elbow is partly bent and the arm's not fully straight. We don't want a straight arm, straighten your arm. You've got a straight arm, it becomes a rigid movement. We want to keep it nice and flowing so it's coming from the body and the hip, the power's coming from the hip. Get that nice fluent action. If you look at Lucy's hand placement, again, it's about half a fist away from the bottom of the nunchaku. Change over. No, just stop there, Lucy. If Lucy was to put her nunchaku in her hand and hold it here, we'd have no rotation there. We wouldn't be able to rotate the nunchaku. So just twirl, Lucy. She's finding it real difficult now to hold the stick and have a natural feeling for the stick. As she brings it back, she can loosen her grip a little bit and focus the grip on these two fingers here, relaxing these, and this allows this wrist action here. And you can see it's a nice, more fluent action. And then reverse, going upwards. And the same again, reverse. It's more noticeable. It's more noticeable when you're coming backwards, you don't reverse twirl. But if you don't have part of the nunchaku sticking out through here, it's harder to do a reverse twirl. So try to reverse twirl now. You can see that it's a real rigid movement. There's no fluent action in it. It's jerking all the time if you face the front of the camera. You can see it's jerking. No matter how hard she tries, go faster. It's a real nasty action. Bringing it back and holding it correctly now, and releasing the two fingers. Get faster. And then forward. And relax. Very good. Also, you'll see some practitioners hold it tight. This is more for the demonstration purposes or fancy movements, which we'll get into in another clip later on. You can hold it like that for hand changeovers. So when you want the nunchaku to twirl over your hand, excuse us, please. If you want the nunchaku to twirl over your hand, you'll sometimes need to hold it close. But for practice, basic practice, nice and relaxed. Don't choke the nunchaku, twirl, and keep a nice fluent action side to side. So we have two twirls. We have downward strike. It's an attacking movement, going through attacking. And we have the upward movement, which is getting ready to attack. So the upward movement is a defensive movement. It should be a more wide sort of action. So we're keeping our opponents away from us and coming in ready to strike. And the downward one is different. That's where we're going in. So downward, we're actually attacking. This one here can be attacked if your opponent's coming in. We have the nunchaku, we can start like that and coming up with an upward strike as well as going down with a downward strike. So in this kata that we'll be performing shortly, all the strikes are in a downward, starting a downward action, 45-degree cut, and then coming back, getting ready for a catch and a hand change over.